Part 2. So, as I was saying, when you go through so much shit in your life, you aren't the person you plan to be by the time you're 12 years old. Why did I say 12 years old? Okay, because 12 years old was that point in time where you're starting to no longer be a kid, you're moving into teenagehood, and then you will move to an adulthood. Well, here's the thing. Since I was 6 years old, I have been fighting martial arts. It's been the only thing I've ever known. Since I was 7, I had been using and being taught martial arts on a regular basis. However, that's just a small factor of my life. Now, the whole thing on that is that, you know, martial arts has saved my life. It's kept me from going to jail. It's kept me from doing all kinds of other things that I wouldn't be around for. But as strong as a martial artist is, it wasn't able to keep me from having suicidal thoughts and shit. And then after I had my hip replacement and I couldn't do martial arts at all, oh, I was in bad shape. And then losing my father, I was in even worse shape. And that was only like 3 years ago that I lost my dad. So I haven't been mentally right because he's been one of the only people in my life that really, really, really actually gives a damn and cares. And it's not just because, well, that's what parents are supposed to do. He genuinely did actually give a damn. Now, the only thing on that, you have to have a heart of stone to be able to fall out of love with somebody overnight. Alright, you do. You really got to have a heart of stone. Or you just never loved the person but wasn't brave enough to tell them the fucking truth. And then to have me worry for like 10 years on what I've done wrong. It hasn't been 10 years, it's only been 8. But at the same time, you know, I've been destroyed on so many levels for women. I don't trust women. And I will never let myself fall in love with another woman ever again. The only thing a woman can do for me is if I have to pay her to have my baby, then that's it. And then she can get the hell out and leave me and the baby the hell out. Because that's just the way it looks like my life is going to wind up going that way. Not that I'm gay, but I don't need no problems. And if a woman can't be a woman and do what's right, I don't need you. I don't need any more of the shit I've been through. No, it's just that simple. If you can't woman up and be honest, or if you don't love me and can't tell me, then you didn't love me or whatever. You're not being a woman. And that comes in from wherever the hell you've gone through that you weren't woman enough to share. Moving on. The conversation got deep, and the young lady didn't understand, people who have suffered from depression for a long time, we don't really have a cure. There's not a magic bullet that I can swallow. Scratch that, that came out wrong. There's not a magical elixir that I can drink and cure this. I have to live with this shit for the rest of my life. As Dr. Bishop had told me, you're going to have moments where you just don't want to get the fuck up. Well, congratulations, I have those moments almost every day. But the thing was, PTSD reignited my depression, and I think I probably had depression since I was a child, and nobody thought that children could get depressed, so nobody would really know what the fuck was wrong with me. And if you don't understand this, not all people who commit suicide are down with giving away all their shit. I never offered to give away anything of mine, even though I knew I couldn't take it with me. I never offered it. When I was 35 years old, before I met the woman that didn't help me any better, I was better off. If I'd have known then what I know now, I probably would have just went on with plan A, which was to go to Canada, start a fight with the biggest, baddest Canadian there, and not fight back. And as a martial artist, it's hard to not fight back. And sometimes the body defends itself, even though the mind doesn't want it to. Had I not met her, God bless it, that's where I'd have been. We'll have to continue this.